So, in the last video, children, we have explained the formation of sodium chloride and baking soda. Okay, once again, we'll see baking soda how it is produced by the reaction of NaCl, NH3, that is water, ammonia, okay, carbon dioxide and water. Okay, it gives you what? Ammonium chloride plus NaHCO3. Okay, that is a baking soda. Okay, where we are using it is used as antacids. Okay, to reduce the acidity in the stomach. Baking powder, baking soda plus mild edible acids such as tartaric acid is called as what? Baking powder. Okay, which is used in to make the crispy pakoras. Okay, to make the bread fluffy also. Soda acid fire extinguisher. Okay, it is also used as in fire extinguisher. Okay, so upon heating this baking soda, children, we will get it will decompose into sodium carbonate Na2CO3 plus H2O plus CO2. Okay, now we talk about the washing soda. Washing soda is nothing but a sodium carbonate dot 10H2O. Okay, so sodium carbonate decahydrate. Deca stands for 10. Hydrate means water molecule. It contains 10 molecules of water of crystallization. It is just attached. Okay, water of crystallization. So once Na2CO3 react with 10 molecule of water, it gives you what? Na2CO3 dot 10H2O. This is nothing but a washing soda. Where we are using this washing soda, it is used in laundry, children. It is also used in cement industries, raw material in cement industries, in the glass industries. Okay, it is also used to make a borax, important chemical compounds. Okay, it is also used to remove the permanent hardness of water. Am I clear? So these are the uses of washing soda. Okay, next salt we will discuss is that bleaching powder. Okay, bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is nothing but a CaOCl2, calcium oxychloride. Calcium oxychloride. So you take what happens? How it is produced by when chlorine gas is passed through select lime. Okay, this is what a dry select lime. Select lime means calcium hydroxide. Select lime. When chlorine gas is passed, see CaO and 1O. Ca, calcium plus 1 oxygen, and Cl2 will form CaOCl2 plus 2H and O will form H2O. In this way, bleaching powder is produced. Bleaching powder is nothing but a calcium oxychloride. Formula is what? CaOCl2. Where we are using a bleaching powder to bleach that cotton. And it is used as a bleaching agent in cotton and linen industries, children. Okay, even it is also used to disinfect the drinking water. To disinfect the drinking water. Okay, it is used to bleach the cotton. Okay, raw cotton and the linen. Okay, so these are the uses of a bleaching powder. It is a bleaching action, children. The bleaching action is mainly due to the presence of chlorine. That also you should remember. Okay. Next salt we talk about is what? Plaster of Paris. Very, very important. Plaster of Paris. POP we generally say as what? POP. Okay. Formula is what? CaSO4 dot half H2O. We can say calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Hemi stands for half. Half molecule of water is there. Hydrate for water. It is generally obtained from gypsum. Okay, remember, children, gypsum. So gypsum is nothing but a CaSO4. Okay, CaSO4 dot 2H2O. This is gypsum, calcium sulfate dihydrate. Once you heat gypsum at 100 degrees Celsius or 373 Kelvin, so it loses 1.5 molecule of water. So it will form water CaSO4 dot half H2O plus 1.5 H2O is lost. This is only called as what? POP. Okay, where we are using this POP, it is used to make toys, children. Okay, for children. It is also used to make artificial ceilings. Artificial ceilings we are using. Okay, and it is also used for medical purpose, like to set the fractured bones. For the fractured bones, we can say, to set the fractured bones by doctors they are using. Okay, this is always stored in a moisture proof container, children. They may ask one question is there, why it should be stored in the moisture proof container? Because this POP, CaSO4 dot half H2O, it will react with 1.5 molecule of water. It will again form a hard mass of calcium sulfate dot 2H2O. This is what a gypsum again it will form. So this become very hard. So that's why it should be stored in moisture proof container. Okay, last but not the least children, you should know about sodium hydroxide, NaOH. Okay, very important. This is prepared by chloralkali process. Chloralkali process. Okay, we'll see why it is called as chloralkali process. Okay, see what happens, we are doing the electrolysis of brine solution. Brine solution is nothing but NaCl solution in water is called as brine solution. NaCl plus H2O, in the when you pass electricity or when you do the electrolysis, it will form NaOH, sodium hydroxide plus chlorine plus hydrogen. Okay, so as chlorine is one of the product and alkali is one of the product, NaOH is alkali, sodium hydroxide, that's why it is called as chloralkali process. Okay, you have to remember they have given this diagram in the textbooks children. Generally we are taking two metal electrodes made up of platinum. Okay, so these are the two metal plates connected with the battery. One is positive, other is negative. So positive electrode is also called as anode, negative electrode is also called as cathode. This is the electrolytic cell children. Okay, inside we will put the brine solution, means water, NaCl plus water. Try to understand once you pass electricity, okay, when a switch is there, when switch is pressed, okay, so current will start flowing. Because of that, this electrolyte, this solution is will break down. Okay, so what happens, NaCl will break into Na plus as well as Cl minus, whereas H2O will also break into water, H plus and OH minus ion. Okay, remember one thing children, at anode what happens, oxidation takes place. What happens, oxidation takes place. Oxidation is nothing but loss of electron. So what happens, chlorine ions is there, Cl minus ion. Okay, it will lose one electron, become water, Cl atom. Again chlorine atom, and chlorine atom will form water, Cl2 gas. So at anode which gas is produced, okay, Cl2 gas is produced at anode. At cathode you see children, what happens, reduction takes place. Reduction is nothing but a gain of electrons. So Na plus, okay, you see here there are two plus ions, right, Na plus as well as H plus. So as cathode is a negative electrode, so these plus ions will move towards this, right. Now if you see Na plus and H plus, which one is a smaller, H plus is a smaller, so H plus will move towards this because its mobility is more, becoming smaller in size, it will move faster. So it will, H plus will go and it will gain the electron. H plus, you can write H plus will gain one electron, become what, hydrogen atom. Okay, and hydrogen atom will form what, H2. Okay, so here in this place H2 gas is liberated at the cathode. They may ask you which gas is produced at the cathode and anode. Now here if you want to understand, again two negative ions are there, Cl minus ions and OH minus ion. As we know that unlike charges attract each other, so Cl minus ion and OH minus ions, so they will go towards the anode, which is a positive electrode, right. Now if you see it contains two atoms, it contains one atom only. Mobility of this Cl minus is more, so this will go and lose the electrons at the anode and form chlorine atom, because there is two atoms. So bulky group, right. Here what, only one atoms. So Cl minus ion will go rather than OH minus ion. That's why chlorine gas is formed at the cathode. Now what happens? What is remaining? This Na plus is remaining and OH minus ion is remaining. That they will combine and form water, NOH. Am I clear? So this is all about salts, children. So we have discussed the 5 salts in this. Okay, sodium chloride once again we see sodium chloride is formed by the reaction of NaOH.